In 2022 alone, more than $735 million stolen from Americans by way of romance scams. That's a staggering amount of money, $735 million. Crooks building trust with the victims, ultimately asking them for money, sometimes even wiping out their entire life savings. In the latest WJCL 22 News investigation, our Andy Cole uncovered the ultimate fall from grace.
That's right. A woman's life turned upside down by scammers after she gave them more than $1 million.
Donna Kendall and her husband lived the high life on Hilton Head Island. That is until he started showing signs of dementia in 2022. With her son Ken living in Atlanta, she became lonely and turned to the internet to fill that void.
Mom liked to laugh, liked to smile.
For Donna Kendall's son Ken, all he has left is pictures.
And there's my mother and there's me.
She died in September, but not before being scammed out of $1 million.
She had made 5 wire transfers that totaled about $170,000. And I'm saying, who is this person? And she said, well, I've been meaning to tell you about that. She says, I've met someone and it's just complicated.
She's talking about Martin Erickson, a man she met online claiming to be a wealthy businessman. The scammer told her he was in Japan buying a $2 million machine, but needed another $120 grand to ship it back to the States. I can't wait to spend the rest of my life with you, he wrote. You might have to pinch me a couple times so I won't think I'm dreaming. When you're ready or free, let me know so I can send you the link for it. Donna replied, I'll be waiting. Over the next 10 pages of messages, Martin helps 80-year-old Donna send him money through a Turkish bank. And that's just one instance we read in the more than 300 pages of messages her son gave to us. It's only a month's worth of text, but show a disturbing pattern of affection that turns into gaslighting and guilt tripping.
You could not convince her that this person she was talking to was not a real person.
Ken says he tried everything, talking with deputies, attorneys, psychiatrists, even taking her to the doctor for a cognitive test.
He pulled me out in the hallway and he said, this is really, he said, there's nothing I can do. He said, mentally, there's nothing wrong with her. She's just making bad decisions.
Once it's been moved quickly, if there's not an immediate recovery, it's very hard to get the money back.
Supervisory Special Agent Aaron Sears leads FBI Atlanta's white-collar crime unit. They're the lead law enforcement agency fighting romance and other scams.
We're looking at a multi-billion-dollar problem targeting hundreds of thousands of Americans at this point. So if you're not educated on the issue, right, you may already be a victim.
In the latest numbers provided by the FBI, Americans lost $735 million in romance scams alone. South Carolina saw $8 million stolen, and more than $10 million was taken from Georgians, putting the Peach State in the top 10 for this crime. Sears says the bad guys aren't dumb. They're organized, using the latest technology, knowing the likelihood of being caught is slim.
The dollar losses are so large and the victimization is so large that we don't have enough law enforcement resources to address it from a law enforcement perspective. It's an all-of-government collective effort, right? It's not just the FBI who's working this.
I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do my job. It was affecting my life. And so I finally one day I just said, Mom, this is really, I've got to draw the line. You'd rather believe total strangers over your family. And that's still the hardest part.
Donna lost it all, her house, her family, and all her money. With nowhere else to go, she moved into an Okatee hotel until her death in September 2023.
Just going to have to remember the better times, because the last 2 years were not things I want to remember.
Now, if you start communicating with someone online you've never met in person, the FBI says to go slowly and, of course, ask lots of questions.
And tools like reverse image search make it easy to verify who the person is or is not. We've got all the tips to avoid the con and how to report romance scams on our website, WJCL.com.